the end of the event.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And today's special edition to On the Couch. I hope everybody's out there. I hope you're tuning in. And I miss you guys. It's been a week, but I always miss you. You see my girl sitting here. This is my girl, Keisha. Say, hey, Keisha.
Hey.
She's here because of a reason. But before I give you guys that reason, let's do what we always do. You know, thank God for waking up this day and let us spend another day with our family. Amen. Remember, that alarm clock ain't wake you up. He did. And as usual, and what I love to say, any motherfucking thing goes on the couch is a day we're going to have fun because I got a couple of things that I want to talk about. And remember last week, you know, I always try to do stuff about relationship. I ain't no psychiatrist or no pro. I've been around a long time, and I've been around a long time, and I actually just been, you know, I've been in a relationship, you know, good, bad, and I haven't even been in. To be honest, Keisha, I haven't been in a good relationship yet. I really haven't. Have not been in a good relationship yet. But before you, if you guys see, you guys, do you get when you get your notification? The topic is 40 and dating. Remember last week I asked people if you want to have something for me to talk about. That you could actually send me an email. Well, a young lady from Virginia did send me an email. I believe her name is Gina. That's what she told me. I read an email, and she's 47. She has not been on a date in 6 years. She's a single mom. Her child is 21. And I kind of emailed her back and said, you know what, we can talk about that because I'm 47 as well. And, you know, I'm a single mom. I have 4 of my boys are grown, but I got 2 that I'm still responsible for. And I'm scared to date, you know, because it's so much out here. It's so many diseases out here.
Yes.
It's so much people who's not mental issues out here. It's so many people out here who don't want to commit. It's so many people out here that just ain't right. So what are the do's and the don'ts when you're dating at 40? But before we get into that, and before I give you guys the phone number, unfortunately, Brandon is not here today. He's not feeling well. And, you know, I'm going to go see how to work this thing. I don't have no glasses. I might pull Keisha in. She don't know it yet. And I'm gonna go live so I can see if I see you guys' comments and see if you go live on that Keisha find my page.
Girl.
And see you guys comment. It should be like, look, this is excuse me. Yeah, Brandon is my go-to person for this, and I still know. We did it, yeah, because I don't even know how to work this telephone. I don't know how to work this phone. I swear to you. And you remember, if y'all seen some out of my early videos, I said I did not want an iPhone because I don't like iPhones. I think iPhones are overrated. Look what I got. An iPhone. I did lie to my daggone self. No, but the guy who's doing my web page and stuff, I don't know how to get to the main page. I don't know how to work this phone. I don't know how to do it. How to it's like I'm stuck or something.
I don't know. Hi,
See, this is my old thing.
Okay. This is something new for
I can't.
me, guys.
And you know, okay, we're gonna try to figure out. I'm already live because I'm through the computer, but I can't answer nobody's questions or see if anybody's saying hi to me. And I know they probably are. You guys, I apologize. I thought I knew what I was doing. Oh, wait a minute. I might get something in. My channel. Oh, let me see. Oh, there it is. So Keisha, you're like, so Keisha, the live chat is like right there, the people saying stuff and everything. So we don't have to say anything right now. But we did that, girl. 2 brains together. Okay, so. Have you guys heard? Let's turn this down for a minute. We don't need to have the volume on this one. Okay. I just want to say that have you guys heard? Anybody know of this little girl? I forgot. I don't know her real name, but she was on the Dr. Phil show a couple of months ago. She's very disrespectful to her mom. Her mom brought her on there, and she needed help with her because the girl's like only 13 or 14, and somebody in the audience had said something to her, and she was like, "Cash me outside," and I thought it was "catch me outside." And then she said something like, "Cash me outside," like telling the person in the audience, you know, when the show over, catch me outside. But she said, "Cash me outside." Well, this little girl has since gone viral. I mean, about maybe a couple of weeks after she was on Dr. Phil's show, she had another incident aboard an airplane what gave her more attention, national attention, with either a passenger and everything on the plane, and she had to get escorted off the plane. This is why I'm upset. I was watching my local news yesterday, and we had some in our local news, Fox 5, where they do entertainment, and you know, tell you guys what's going on out there and what's viral, what's hot, what's trending. Why is it this little girl, they didn't say what network, because I believe it's a cable network. I don't think it's one like ABC or NBC or Fox or CBS. They wouldn't do anything like this. So I know it has to be a cable network. Why this little girl just signed a contract on Friday for a reality show?
Oh yeah, and a lot of people is upset about that.
I'm upset. You know why I'm upset? I'm all about people making their coins because that's what I'm trying to do. You know, it's hard out here for a pimp at, you know. Hey, but I'm upset because she's disrespectful. I mean, literally, somebody's telling you, we give you a reality show because you disrespect adults, you disrespect your mother, and you're loud, and you make yourself look ignorant. I mean, come on, man. She's like 13 years old, 13 or 14. She's 14, right? Mm-hmm. Why would somebody sit back and those same people who came to her mother, because guess what? She can't sign off on shit because she's under 18. Exactly. They have to come to her mother. So you as a mother, me as a single mother, I'm having issues. You guys know the issues I have with Andrew. You know, he's not disrespectful, but you know, I have school issues and things like that. But it's hard to be a single mom and trying to raise these kids, and somebody gonna come to me as a single mother and reward. That's a reward. Why the hell are you rewarding this girl to say these things to her mother? Because you're not. They're gonna try to throw in some fake canceling. I already know how it's gonna work. We're gonna see her act out. We're gonna see her do all the things that she do. They're gonna try to throw in some like, quote unquote, let's give her some canceling and let's sit and talk. Yeah, they're gonna throw canceling in there because they don't want it to look like that's what they for. That's about, it's about ratings, it's about money. And you're rewarding a child to be disrespectful to the one parent that she has in her life who's trying to raise her. But I'm kind of mad at her mom because her mother actually signed off on it. So that's telling me you okay with y'all being on national television and your daughter going to act like an ass. It was bad enough the way she acted on Dr. Phil, okay? And the things she say when TMZ cameras was following her along the street and stuff, she need her little ass whooped. She don't need to get no money to act like an ass. No, I believe this is so wrong. I'm very upset about this. I'm very upset at her mom for allowing this because this cannot happen unless her mother allow it. I understand her mother wanted Dr. Phil to get help for her because she's having trouble handling her daughter. And that's understandable. A lot of us, because I'm in the same predicament with my son, but no one is not going to come to me, a network. It's a cable network. I know it is. For all these reality shows, that's going to come to me and say, look, we're going to pay you this type of money, but we're going to make sure you guys are counseling.
TMZ had her on the show.
TMZ had her
on the show and was saying that, and she felt like, oh yeah, I don't understand how Dr. Phil ain't called me on my birthday. I don't want to make him irrelevant and all that other stuff.
No, honey. First of all, this is how young and dumb. You're young and dumb. You did not make Dr. Phil who he is. Dr. Phil was who he was before you came on this show, boo-boo. Exactly. Don't even do that. You didn't make Dr. Phil relevant. No, he made you relevant because you came on his show acting like an ass. So if your mama never would have brought you on Dr. Phil's show, wouldn't nobody know who you were. Okay, I am very, and you wouldn't have this deal, which is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I hope that I wish that she watches my show. I don't know who look at me, you know, her mom, anybody who knows them or whatever. Somebody who's in that family with a sound head should have told them, don't sign this. Yes, you need help with your daughter, but why would you want her to be rewarded for being an ass? But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something that my brother told me yesterday. Because my brother, I was so upset, and my brother, you guys know Antoine, the Chubb, we call him be in my videos. My brother said, "Oh my God, you so passionate, you so upset about this." He said, "But guess what?" He said, those same producers who's gonna air this show, 9 times out of 10, ain't no 9 times out of 10, 100%. If they had kids, I bet you they're not going to allow their children to look at their show. Look at that show. They're going to produce the show because they're going to make money off of it. Because you know what that say about us. It don't say shit about me because I'm not looking at it. I don't even want to tune in on it because I don't want to give her no ratings. I hope the ratings go down. But reality TV is that people love to see people act like an ass and act like a fool to degrade themselves and things like that. When it's adults doing it, it may just be a little bit different because they're adult. They done led their life. This is what they choose to do. She's 14. Don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of that she paying bills at. But this is what her mother paying these bills, and she's disrespecting her mom all day long. But I'll go to you if you decide, well, they had decided, they signed the contract. And like I said, them same producers are not going to allow their children to look at that show that they're producing because they don't want their kids to know to act like that. I bet you their children don't act like that towards them. And if they did, I bet you they're not going to put their kids on TV to show that their kids act like that. So they're not going to have their kids look at that show that they're producing and they're making them coins off of. Into that, that's all I had to say. But I was upset. Oh, Keisha got something to say.
No, but did you ever think about this? That was all a part of their setup.
What's part of the setup?
That was all a part of their setup. Coming on the Dr. Phil show.
Her and her mother.
She getting seen, and that was the end. They was trying to be seen and noticed and go viral so they can get something out of it because they signed it too fast. You wanted help for your child. You signed it. You made moves too fast.
It all could have been a plot. It could have been a plan.
And I think that's what it was. I think they came on Dr. Phil's show to get some exposure, and that was a plan for her to act like a fool and her to make it seem like she's so out of control she can't help her. And then all of a sudden, boom! They give you a contract and you sign it ASAP. You didn't take no time to think about it. She signed them papers on the dotted line when they offered it to her by 9 o'clock.
No, I'm gonna tell you what I heard. Undisclosed. I don't know the amount, but I heard allegedly, Wendy Williams' favorite word, allegedly, this little chick asked for a lot of money. Your phone ring is on the floor. Allegedly, she asked for a lot of money. They're not saying how much the money was and how much they finally agreed to it, but they agreed to something because they signed those papers on Friday. So yeah. So you know what? Excuse me, you guys. Okay, go ask your phone. But that goes to say, what does it say about society when people are going to tune in? I'm not. Nobody in my household, we're not supporting that particular reality show. But people will tune in because society looks for that type of stuff. These days, there's no good programs on TV. There's no good educational programs on television. Everything on television is reality. And and it's a shame that that's what we need to entertain ourselves now. But I'm done with that. I just say God be with them, and I hope since her mom signed these papers, this is exactly what she wants. I hope she's ready for all the negativity that's going to come her way, because with things, it comes good and it comes bad. And I know firsthand experience because I still to this day still have people say things about me, but I'm learning to, get away from it because I choose to stay here on YouTube because this is something that I love. I love talking to you guys. I love showing you guys food. So what they call computer trolls. So I continue to still get these people saying bad things about me, but I don't care. But you just have to learn that is part of what you're trying to be. It's about a life. It's part of social media, and people always have something to say, whether it's good and bad. So I just want to say, I hope God has her back. I hope and pray her daughter, if they do provide counseling through this reality show, I hope and pray that they take the counseling for real. I hope it be an enlightenment for her daughter, because I would hate for her to continue on the road and path that she is, being loud, young, and dumb.
In that order.
In that order. And who is Mama D? Hey! I love me some Mama D. That lady can't sing worth nothing. But you put so much into it. You got to admit, her little songs be like, her little songs be hitting the. She can't sing. I love me some Mama D. That's why I look and love hip hop.
I know, right?
That's my
boo. Enough of it.
Okay. You guys, okay. Brandon, I told you guys he wasn't feeling well, so we didn't have nobody to really read all the comments. Man, Keisha know what we doing.
We really don't.
So
I'm about to pass this to him. He don't know. He can sit over there, but
he already on his phone.
Hold on. A bitch is on it.
Hey guys, I love it. Keisha here today because just like me and a lot of other women, that we're ready to start our lives over.
I ain't 40 yet, y'all.
She's not 40 yet. No, she's not 40, but I am 47, and the young ladies in Virginia is 47. But we all have a thing in common, that we're all single parents, and that we're tired of a lot of, unnecessary bullshit in relationships. And even for us over the age of 40 and over the age 30, over the age of 35, can I say that? No. You're not quite 40, but bitch, you over 35. Over the age of 35, that relationships and dating is hard. And it's due to a lot of social media. It's due to a lot of commitment, sometimes on the women and the males. I'm not going to put it all on the males, because it takes two to tango, and it takes two to build a relationship. But it is so scary out here when it comes to dating. I want to start dating once I lay down my foundation on what I'm doing, becoming Soulful Tea. I told you guys I'm trying to brand my name. I'm really trying to do something for me and my kids. And YouTube is actually, and my family, I told you guys, my fam. Hey, I love that. Hey, fam. And you guys are really, really making that possible for me. And I love doing this every week. I love the food. I love everything about what I'm doing here on YouTube. And people listen to me. Oh my God.
I know, they do. I be on trolling and they be having all that conversation.
Good conversation, good feedback, good comments. I love you guys so much. I have to stop because I don't want to cry.
Don't cry. I know, because I'm going to cry.
I know. We're going to open the phone lines up in a few minutes. So, as usual, I'm going to give out the phone number. Because, I said, so we're talking about being 40, being and dating, and being scared to step out there, to step out your comfort zone. But if we don't, we're not going to take that chance. So, hey, I'm going to give you guys the phone number for everybody who don't know the phone number. What's my pocketbook? Is it my little blue pocketbook? Oh, no, pocketbook right here. Yeah, I got to look at my pocketbook, get the phone number. I don't even know my own phone number. Huh?
Hey, are you done with your show? Can you take me to Ace and get the dog off the subway?
Oh, okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Here's the phone number. It's 1-844-748-2990. Keisha.
Say it again.
1-844-748-2990. Me and Keisha and everybody out there who's in their 40s or late 30s.
Keisha and I are 40s.
I said or late 30s, who's trying to start over. Clarify that. We need some advice on dating after 40s. I mean, what is it that we need to be looking for? What is it that we need to be watching out for? What are some warning signs when this is not the man that need to be with you? You know what I'm saying? Because I want to date. I want to start dating. Right now, I don't want to commit to anyone. I want to get the fun of dating, like going on dates. I know how to dance a little bit. I want to go and I want to dance and I want to, it's almost summertime, and I just want to, do some things, have someone treat me like the lady that I know I am.
Say that again.
Like the lady that I know I am.
Thank you.
Okay. And I don't care about going Dutch. That's one thing about me is that I don't believe that everything has to be set on a man. It would be nice if you pay for everything, but it don't have to be, because I don't care about splitting the bill, because I know what life is like living paycheck from living paycheck from paycheck. And sometimes that's some reasons why a lot of men don't date, because they be like, women think I'm going to pay for everything, so I'm taking them out on a date and I'm gonna get some ass after I sleep. No, you're not. No, you're not. It don't work that way.
But see, this the thing is, men don't think that. Boys think that.
Oh,
that's what they need to understand. Because a man is gonna pay and do what he need to do on that first date. Now, if we go 4 or 5 dates, I don't mind paying. You know what I'm saying? I'm treating you this time. But boo-boo, when we go out the first night, you is paying for every goddamn thing. Okay? Because that's what a man does.
That's what a man does.
And that's what a man is going to continue to do. Boys trip on shit like that. Excuse my French.
Y'all hear Keisha? Boys trip on shit like that. Okay. This is fun. 40 and dating. What do you think? And can I get some phone calls?
Yes, and remember this. Believe a person the first time. When they show you them, don't make excuses. When you see that red flag, believe they ass.
Yeah.
Oh, this is them.
Yeah, that's them. Okay. Yeah.
Because that's what we fail to do. You know, some women, oh my God, oh, he's so cute. And, ooh,
but he did this.
He did this, but girl, he took me out last week.
Right.
No, he is what he is. Point blank, period.
Okay.
If you willing to deal with it, okay. But if you not, and you not that woman, and you ain't about that life, then move on. Let him be what he be.
Right.
And find who he need to find, because he ain't the man for you.
Right. Because a lot of people, what happens is that if you notice something on the first couple of dates, and you be like, well, he did this, he did that, but he treated me good, but you know, he did this. But you decide to proceed with that relationship, and 2 months down the line, you're complaining about that same thing that you saw him do when you first met him, and you kept him. That's on you.
That's all y'all like when you say that's on you.
That's on you. I'm telling you guys, this is my boo. I love this girl right here. This is my road dog. I love this Keisha. I love Keisha.
I'm sorry.
I love Keisha. And I was so excited when Keisha said, I told her I was going to do 40 in dating, because one of my fams actually sent a request in to talk about it. And she was like, I was like, can you be on the show? She said, well, bitch, I ain't 40. But hey, you out there, you're starting over. And you want to get the dating people, and we know what to do and what not to do. So she gave good advice. If you see those red flags at the beginning, jump out, jump ship. Jump ship. Because guess what? That's part of who he is, and it's not going nowhere. And like K. Michelle said, you can't raise a man. Tell about it. K. Michelle put a rate out there. If you don't know who she is, listen to the song. Listen to the song.
She be saying some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And that song, she keeps it real, because you can't raise no man. Say some of the words that she be saying about what you gonna do, because he wasn't raised right before you. Yes. So yeah.
Don't blame yourself.
Don't blame yourself.
Don't be trying to take that burden, girl. You be like, oh, that's you, boo. Okay, bye. You know, we don't belong together.
So basically, Keisha, I'm gonna tell you, since we're not getting any phone calls, so Keisha, it's all good though.
It's a touchy subject.
It is a touchy subject.
Some people don't want reality to hit. You know what I'm saying?
But this is
they might be laying next to the nigga right now. You know it's okay. Call us tonight. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. Text, email. Don't worry.
He just said you might be laying right next to him now.
It's all right.
Oh my God. Hi, on the couch, your name and what state you're calling from?
So, Peter, Brandon, Atlanta again.
Hi.
I love you all. Y'all are the best. You need to get on the show.
Oh, thank you. So, no, Atlanta, what advice would you give us? We're 40, over 40. Okay, Keisha not not over 40, but we want to start dating. So we're doing 40 and dating. What are the warning signs? What is it that we should be looking for?
You know what? I think if you're happy the way you are right now, I mean, do you really want to date? Dating is such a piss-ass thing these days.
Oh, yeah.
People are crazy.
Yes, they are. And that's why I'm so scared. That's one of the reasons why, you know, because people keep saying, oh, people, you need to go on a date time. You need to find somebody or whatever. But I'm like, if you go out there looking for something, you're not going to like what you get. So sometimes you need to wait till it comes to you. But damn, it's taking so long.
Yeah, it's not.
You know, don't get offended, but if you have a little instrument to help yourself a little, when you're alone at night, that's all I care.
Hey, you know what? You my kind of brother because I got them things. They keep me happy. Hey, what's his name?
I'm lucky I've been married 41 years. And,
Oh, congratulations.
I can't imagine people do date, and I think the whole society has just completely gone upside down, and it's a travesty. It really is.
Yes, it is. But we're gonna we're gonna write down information. We're gonna take it, but I don't know. But 40, I want to try. And if I jump out there, this is not good. I'm just gonna go back to my lane.
And you need to, because you both are too good for anybody. I got two good women, and you know, come to Atlanta. There are a lot of men in Atlanta. There's a lot of good guys, I tell you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Have a good one. Okay, thank you.
You need to come to Atlanta.
Maybe me and Keisha do a trip to Atlanta or something and check out the dating scene in Atlanta.
I don't want to see me there.
Go ahead, girl. Thank you, Atlanta. Bye-bye. Well, Keisha, I love this girl.
Oh,
Keisha can party. We can party. We have parties together, you know. And Keisha's also family. And I'm not just saying like family. She is actually family. And, you know, family is good. I don't know about everybody's, but I have fun with mine.
hey. Oh, we got another call, or you got see you waking
On the
up.
couch, your name and
Did
what
he
state
leave
you're
yet?
calling from?
He must have left.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, honey. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I just want to say I absolutely love your channel. I love the rapport you have with your family, your friends, and your son is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Brandon said thank
That
you.
old guy.
You're welcome. Hi, Miss Keisha. Doing the thing.
Hi. Thank you, Lord.
You're welcome. Okay, I want to give my perspective. I'm 41, and much like Brandon, I love the ladies and he loves the men.
Oh, I know that's right.
I mean, I'm dating, but it's not easy because a lot of people, you know, you'll be surprised being in your 40s, you know, you'll think that people have a certain level of maturity. And I have found that the younger people that I date are a little bit more mature than the old people, you know, in my age range. But however, I still enjoy exploring and meeting new people. But Miss Tanya, you have no issue. You have a great personality. You can burn in the kitchen, you know. So I'm sure, you know, whoever it is will be very fortunate. My advice would be, you know, get a couple of profiles online, you know, scroll through them, you know, go through the interview process, go out to a movie, go out to dinner. You never know. At the end of the day, you're never going to be lonely. You have your social friends. You have your wonderful family. And he's out there. So it's just a matter of finding him.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome, Miss Tanya. Thank you for taking my call.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Yeah, so you know what? This is going to be fun. I'm, you know, we're thanking everybody for the back. Keisha, they love you, boo. You got to call my show again next week. I don't know what the topic going to be about, but we just got to get Keisha back, you guys. You know what? She's just the life. She's really is. And,
Oh my God, I love you guys. No, but for real, I really think.
I think somebody want you, all three y'all do one with Jackie too.
oh my God. Keisha, y'all see that face? Because Keisha and
What
Mama
did y'all
Jackie,
say?
they don't get
I want y'all to say y'all like me.
There's some ice in it for me. I got it.
They
with
say
no ice.
yes, Keisha.
Yes, I'm gonna tell y'all, Keisha and Mama Jackie got a love and hate relationship. This is how Keisha is part of the family.
Oh,
Keisha used to be with my brother.
I need
So,
medication.
So they're no longer together, but we got 3 beautiful kids that came out of their relationship. And when they broke up about 15 years ago, this bitch wouldn't leave. So she wouldn't
They
leave.
wouldn't let me leave.
She wouldn't
I've
leave.
been trying to get out this goddamn fight for years.
But
They
she
wouldn't let me go.
She wouldn't leave, so we kind of stuck with her. And so her and my mom, they always bump heads, but at the end, they always end up hugging it out. And Keisha be like, okay, Miss Jackie, Grandma Jackie. And, you know, but they love each other. So, yeah, I think next Wednesday, the 3 of us could be on the show. And we
I'm
can
just going to take my medication before I come.
Keisha's going to take her medication. That's her loud.
I'm doing ATL guys on suspects.
Oh!
What did he say?
I don't want to say ATL guys will suspect.
Oh, they is. That's why I hold my breath like that when you say it.
Oh, okay. I don't know either.
Oh, no.
But these days, how can you really tell so much these days? But you know what? Me and Keisha gonna do the damn thing. We really didn't even give the young lady from Virginia any really advice. But Keisha gave some good advice to you.
You know,
about
I
the,
really think, for real, all honesty and jokes aside, I really think that you should date. Just date.
Date.
Don't go in looking for nothing. Just have fun.
Thank you.
And date.
Yeah.
And whatever come out of it, come out of it. Just always be aware and don't get caught up on, oh my God, he's so cool. We seem like we soulmates. No.
And don't get caught. Wait! I was trying to get something to drink while you playing with me. Don't get caught up on looks because we're not in our 20s. We're not 16 or 18 anymore. And don't like because he has pretty hair, pretty eyes, that pretty brown complexion, and you're looking at him and you're like, man, La La Land, those worst. Them are the worst. If something is in the mirror more than you are, you don't want it. Okay. Now I ain't saying gonna get no ugly man, but
because you know you gotta from a distance, you know he down all. You gotta look at him like, ooh.
But there is somebody out here for everybody. So the next man that you do encounter, don't go in for the looks. I'm going in for personality. I'm going in just have fun. Don't when you go on your first date with this person, don't talk about marriage. Don't bring up don't talk about commitments or marriage or you trying to have a baby or a family, because guess what? You're going to scare that person off. When you're dating for fun. It's okay to say, oh yeah, I got 3 kids and that's it. Okay, but I'm not looking for a daddy for my children because I do that. They have one. You're looking to just to get out here and try to find your companion. So when you go on them dates, those are the things. Don't start talking about marriage. Don't start talking about commitments or trying to see, you know, well, are you a committed man? This is what I'm looking for. I want to be married by the time I'm this age. You're not gonna get that second phone call. A lot of ladies wonder why you don't get the second phone call, because it's your opening a topic of your first conversation on that date. Those are the things that I do know, because you don't want to scare this man off. Because what if this is the man you're supposed to marry, but he do not know it? So you don't want to, come on, well, I'm looking for a husband. I'm trying to buy a house by this age, and he better have good credit, and I want 3.5 kids. All the things.
How you gonna expect for somebody else to give you what you want?
Right. So when you go on that first date, talk about, you know, and don't bring up no old bad relationships. Don't talk about your old girlfriend. Don't talk about your old boyfriend. These are all the things that will ruin a first date. Talk about maybe you met online. Talk about some experience you had. Oh, we met on this dating site, and now with a date I had before you, oh my God, it was just crazy, but I'm enjoying myself. Talk about, do things to make each other laugh. Say something humorous. Talk about your hobbies, the things that you like, or you know, talk about the job, what you're doing now in your life. But really, no commitment. No, I'm trying to be married. No, I want to have 3.5 kids. No, I want you to have good credit. All those are signs that you're trying to look for something on the first date that he's not ready to look for. Date, have fun, don't have sex.
Because that puts, you know.
That put a bad vibe out. You want a second date.
Because you don't really see what you really want in a person.
Yeah.
He can have some bomb ass, you know what, down there in the whole package.
Yes.
And the whole time he is,
his mental state is fucked up. So don't have
But
sex on
game
the
was
first
good,
date.
but No, don't
No,
do that.
because
Don't
you
do
know
that.
why? Because if you had sex on the first date, you're gonna be going out with him because of the sex game if it was good, and you never got to know what was going on up here.
Girl, Tanya, on the couch, girl.
On the couch with Keisha and Tanya. Hi, what's your name and state you're calling from?
Hi, my name is Pam, and I'm calling from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Hi, Pam.
How you doing, Miss Soulful T?
We're having fun today.
You know what? I want to start off by saying I absolutely love your YouTube channel.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
I'm watching it like I'm watching like actual the news or something. Doing it but I want to touch on this subject right here. Because,
Okay.
I feel like I can lend a couple of things to this subject.
Okay, let's hear it.
Years old. Okay. I got 4 kids and 9 grandchildren. Okay. Love them all to death. But as far as the dating game thing, it's so much more difficult to get into the dating rhythm nowadays because of the social media. The social media allows and affords people to be something that they're not. So when you do meet up with this person, you got to weed through, excuse my French out there, bullshit.
Right.
To get to the actual person. And I am a very short, old-fashioned, tempered type person, and I don't want to have to deal with that, and then there's a lot of guys up here who, and I don't know if I should be cussing, but you could bleep me out if you.
No, go ahead, honey. Anything, go ahead.
It's 2 kind of problems in this world, and we as ladies, we kind of heard this or maybe know it personally. You got the big dick nigga problems and you got the little dick nigga problems.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? With the social media, they got them both crossed, and the little dick nigga problems is walking around here like they got big dicks. See, size don't matter to me. What I need in a man is to know that you're sincere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sitting to get out here and fighting no chicks over here.
I ain't fighting nobody.
I don't believe in fighting with nobody either.
I ain't
doing that
nobody
ever.
calling my house a minute. I'm disrespected by another female, and I done entrusted in you to believe you at your word that you have nobody. It's a wrap. That's why I stand alone right now. I have no time for games. I'm not a Parker brother. I'm not a Milton Raleigh.
That's right.
I hear that.
Preach, baby.
I hear that. And that is so true.
In short, I'll probably be single. That don't mean I won't mingle. I am perfectly willing and perfectly okay with having some unattached, relations if I need none. Now, can't anybody dip in my honey pot? Don't
I know that's right.
Yes.
If you an inches, baby, trust me. You done looked up on that pot of gold.
Girl, I like her. What's her name?
Her name is Pam.
Hey, Pam.
You need to set up something where somebody can, and then you could cook for me. Shoot, the way you cook, I'll marry you. I can give you something. I compliment the hell out of you every day.
Well, thank you so much, Pam.
Beautiful ass over here. Okay, I don't like
Oh, wow.
the way you cook, honey. Please, some man will be lucky.
Yes. She is so funny. Thank you, Pam, for calling. Thank you.
You're so welcome. I'll be getting in contact again because I love you, and she just as funny as you. Y'all actually need to keep this going. This is good.
Thank you.
Right
Oh.
Thank you so much.
okay.
Okay, bye, honey.
Bye.
Oh my God, I like Pam from Philly. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, she was so funny. Guys, I don't know if we've been past our 30 minutes. This is only supposed to be a 30-minute show. But we're going to do our shout outs now because Brandon got the phone. And I just want to end this on a note. Oh, people say, hey, well, give them the number. It's 1-844-748-2990. That's 1-844-748-2990. Hope you guys got that. We can take at least 2 more calls. Want to do 2 more calls? Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, we're going to take at least 2 more calls, and then we're going to do the shout outs, and then we're going to see you guys next week with me, Keisha, and Grandma Jackie.
And y'all know I'm going to take my medicine.
Okay, we might have some drinks that day because we might need it with Grandma Jackie and Keisha because I'm about to play referee up in here. But no, my mom is cool. She keep things live. It'll be funny to have 3 different types of, I want to say 3 generations. I'm going to say 2 generations on talking about relationships and stuff to continue to talk about, you know, what she experienced and what men back in those days when my mom was coming up and the things that we're going through with men now. I don't say with men's. Ooh, that's some bad grammar. With men nowadays. But yeah, so Brandon, since we didn't get those last 2 calls, I'll get a number again. Good. If you got a good, if it's a good comment, bad comment, I take all comments about 40. What the fuck? 40 about dating and 40. About dating and 40. Okay. I'm gonna get this number again. 1-844-748-2990. And so, Brandon, go ahead with your shout outs. Because I just like to thank the fam, the people that tune in once a week. You know, thank you guys so much for doing this. So, Brandon, give me some names. Like
Caribbean
I said,
Queen.
hi, Caribbean Queen.
Sandra.
Hey, Sandra. Carla. Indestructible.
Ooh.
And Mike, is it indestructible Mike or just Mike?
Just Mike.
Okay, Mike is on his own. Hey, Mike. Marie.
T-Love.
Blue Sky. Miranda. Crystal. Cammy. I like that. Rhonda. Sandra. Fit Fun 5.
Mandy's mom.
Yeah.
Mandy's mom.
Let me see. Kale.
Winifred Brown.
Atara.
He think he's saying it right. And I just want to say, have a good day. Hey, Cynthia.
It's a lot.
Brandon said, but we didn't get your name. Hey, Kathy. And I just want to wrap this up, you guys. You know, only supposed to be 30 minutes. And we always go past that time because I don't want to give you guys too much and you turn me off. And because I want to be able to come back every Wednesday.
Turn me off. What's he saying? You mean I turn you off?
No, they might turn me off.
Oh.
Like when it goes through the thing, they be like, well, damn, this shit 40 minutes. I ain't watching this. I'm clicking up. She boring. We try not to be boring. On the couch, it's about speaking your mind, having fun about what's going on in today's society and relationships and our children. That's what On the Couch is all about. I think that's what I sum it up to be. I think next week what we're going to do is, since we're going to have Mama Jackie here with us, we may just do a Q&A on relationships. That way, you guys, I'm not even going to make it. Should I make it telephone? I don't know. We decide whether or not we let you call next week. But we're going to do a Q&A on relationships. So if anybody going to have any questions, I don't care the sex questions. Hey, I might have did some things that people don't know about. I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, you don't want me to start.
But next week, that's what it's going to be. Hey, welcome to On the Couch. Your name and what state you're calling from?
Oh, hi, Miss C.
Hi.
I'm Trinity. I'm from North Carolina.
Hey.
My sister.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I just wanted to just say one thing. When I met my fiance, I was 32 at the time, and he was only 21. But, you know, I learned to grow in this relationship and learn to take and give. You know, like, because I learned that he was like an old school kind of person. So I was willing to, you know, stay in it for a while. But now that I'm 42, and, you know, it seemed to be a great relationship now because we've grown with each other.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what I just wanted to say. You know, sometimes it's a give and take relationship when you meet somebody. So it's not good to bash somebody because they may not know how to treat you, you know.
Right. So what you're saying is that sometimes, because like I'm 47, I'm willing to date somebody 35. You know what I'm saying? I think that's my my spotted limit. I would do like 35 to 54. That's good for me. That's my
why
age
I said
range.
you have to pay attention to the person.
Pay attention to the person.
Because not everybody is young minded. You got some 20-year-olds that act like they 35 and they handle responsibility. That's why you have to pay attention to the person.
Right.
If it ain't what you want, get out or speak up and demand what you want. Don't accept it, and then years later,
Right.
oh, I don't want to do this. Why you do this and that? Y'all
So
never
you one of the
problems.
lucky ones. You got you met your fiance. You met your You are you married? You guys married now?
No, we're working on it because it was rocky, but
Okay.
I just thought that he was willing to learn. He
Right.
would do things mentally. So
Right.
That's
it
good.
was.
Well, that's
rocky, but
good.
We're right now. We're at the place where we feel like we're married since it's been 10 years, but
Yeah.
whenever you go down that aisle,
Sometimes marriage,
yeah.
Sometimes marriage may change things. I mean, if you've been going 10 years with this person and you guys, like you said, you grew together. He was 21, you was 32. So you guys pretty much know each other. I mean, if you leave it like that without even getting married, that's up to you because it may work good for you that way. And it sounds like it has.
Yeah,
So
like you said, I
I
was
mean, the
lucky
paper don't
because,
ruin the marriage.
some
The
things
people
you can't
ruin
change.
the marriage.
But
So
if you see that person is, is not like he's in that vibe with you, but he's going through things, then I'm willing to go through that if I see that he's willing to change and
Right.
willing to learn. But I just ended up being lucky because relationship before him, it was awful. You just don't want to take so much, especially when you have kids to raise. So.
Right. So thank you for calling. What's your name again?
It's Trinity.
Hey, Trinity, in North Carolina, correct?
that's
Yes,
where my people
ma'am.
from.
Yes,
girl.
we got family in North
Love the
Carolina.
show.
Yes.
Please stay on for us.
Thank you. I will. Long as they don't censor me and say, girl, get off YouTube. I ain't going nowhere until YouTube kick me off.
That's right.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye. Oh, okay, you guys. So we're done. We're out of here. We had fun. I hope if anybody consider dating 40, you don't have to be after 40. Just that if you just consider dating, just take everything that we said to advice and it may turn out good. So, Keisha, you got some last words?
Hey, live, love, and be safe.
Live, love, and be safe and fuck. Okay, I'm out of
Oh
here.
my God.
Bye. The right one. Somebody will say, oh, I ain't gonna say that. Did Miss T just say fuck? Yes. Every now and again, that's all you need is a good piece. And sometimes you'll be okay. So that is not a lie. Don't even know. If you do a one night stand, just wrap it up twice.
I know.
Okay. All right. We out of here. I love you, fam. Thank you guys.
Bye.